Spray drying. Spray drying is method of producing a dry powder from a liquid or slurry by lapidary drying with a hot gas. This is the preferred method of drying of many thermally sensitive materials such as food and pharmaceutical. A consequence, particle size distribution is a result for spray drying. Some industrial products, such as citrus, air is the his drying medium. However, if the liquid is flammable, solvent such as ethanol or the product is oxygen sensitive, then nitrogen is used. All spray dryers use some type of atomizer or spray nozzle to disperse the liquid or slide into a controlled size spray. The most common of these are rotary disc and single foot is high pressure. Swirl nozzle, atomizer well are known to provide border particle size distributions, but both methods allow for consistent distribution of particle size. Alternatives for some applications, two-foot is or ultrasonic nozzle are used depending on the process needs. Drop size from 10 to 400 micrometer. Observe with the appropriate choice. The most common applications are in the 100 to 200 micrometer diameter range. The dry powder is often free-flowing. The most common type of spray dryer are called single effects. There is a single source of drying air at the top of the chamber. In most cases, the air is blown in the same direction as the spray dry liquid. A fine powder is produced, but it can have flow and produce a lot of dust. To overcome the dust and flow of the powder, a new generation of spray dryer called multiplier effect spray dryer have been produced. Interest of drying the liquid in one step. Drying is done to two steps. The first at the top, and the second with an interest bed at the bottom of the chamber. The bed provides of a hummus environment with smaller particles to come, producing more uniform particle size, usually with the range of 100 to 300 micrometers. Thus, powders are free-flowing due to the range particle size. The dry powder generates by the first step. Drying can be required in continuous for entire at the top of the chamber or at the bottom inside the interest. Fluid bed. The drying of the powder can be furnished on an external vibrating fluid bed. The hot drying glass can be placed in as a covalent, same direction as spray liquids, atomizer, or countercurrents where the hot air flow. Then the flow from the atomizer. The hot drying glass can be placed in as a covalent, same direction as spray liquids, atomizer, or countercurrents where the hot air flow and then the flow from the atomizer. With covalent flow, particles spend less time in the system and the particles separate. With countercurrent flow, particles spend more time in the system and is usually powerless. With a fluid bed, system calculates for generally, although the system to oblige more efficiency. Alternatives to spray drying are: the first, feed dye, a more expensive batch process for products that degrade. In spray drying, dry product is not free-flowing. The second is dump dryer, a less expensive, continuous process for low-value product. Heat fresh instead of free-flowing powder. And 3. Post-combustion dryer, a less expensive, continuous process that can handle higher viscosity and service loading than a spray dryer, and that sometimes gives a freeze-dried quality powder that is free-flowing. Spray dryer. A spray dryer takes a liquid stream and separates the source of separation as solids and the solvents into a vapor. The solid is usually covered in a drum of silicone. The liquid input stream is sprayed through and also into a hot vapor stream and vaporized solid form as moisture quickly leaves the droplet, and also is usually used to make the droplet as small as possible, maximizing heat transfer and the rest of vaporization. The best size can range from 20 to 180 micrometers. Depending on the nozzle, there are two main types of nozzle: high pressure, single fluid nozzle, and two fluid nozzle. One fluid nozzle to dye, and the second is compressed gas. Spray dryer can dye a product very quickly compared to other methods of dyeing. They also turn a solution or slurry into a dry powder in a single step, which can be advantageous as it simplifies the process and improves profit margins. Micro-encapsulation. Spray drying is used as an encapsulation technique by the food and other industry. A substance to be encapsulated and in practice carry are homogenized. The boiling point of water at the soil under the tower is optimized apart because of the high surface tension of water and partly because of the hydrophobic interaction between the amphitheaters carry the water and the load. The optimized slurry forms mycelium, the small size of the top, result in a relatively large surface area which dry quickly as the water dries. The carry form a hot shell loud load. Load is usually a function of molecular weight that is lighter molecular dense to boil of illegal quality that the processing temperature loss is minimized. Industrial bar spray dyeing into the taller arranged volume of air has lower outlet humidity as the process produced by the atmosphere's principal water will be encouraged by its difference is fluidity in the vapor and liquid spread. To leave tower are used alternately. The slurry can be sprayed into a partial vacuum. Since the boiling point of a solvent is the temperature at which the vapor pressure of the solvent is equal to the ambient pressure. Reducing pressure in the tower has the effect of lowering the boiling point of the solvent. The application of The spray drying encapsulation technique is to prepare dehydrated powder of substance which do not have any water to dehydrate. For example, in sanding mix, a spray dry of the various chemicals which make up the beverage. The technique was as used to remove water from food products. For instance, in the preparation for dehydrated milk, because the milk was not being encapsulated and because spray drying caused thermal degradations, milk dehydrations and similar processes have been replaced by other dehydration techniques. Skim milk powder are still widely produced using spray drying technology around the world, typically at high solid concentration. For maximum drying efficiency, thermal degradations of products can be overcome by using lower operating temperature and longer chamber size for increased residence time. Recent research is now suggesting that the use of spray drying techniques may be an alternative method for crystallization of amorphous powder. During the drying powder dry, the temperature effects on the amorphous powder may be significant depending on the drying residence time. Spray drying application is food, milk powder, coffee, tea, eggs, cereal, spicy, starch, pharmaceutical is antibiotics and medical ingredients. Industrial assemblies, the paint pigments and chemical material.